The weather is horrendous. It's absolutely horrible. Yeah. Oh my God, welcome in the Netherlands. Yeah, fall is here, winter is coming. This is not the type of weather you want to drive a Ferrari in. The weather is so bad today that I thought I would leave home early. And now I'm half an hour early for my appointment. So I'm sitting here in the car, parked somewhere in the middle of nowhere, waiting for about 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna drive the final 2 minutes to my appointment. Yes, I can go there early and drink coffee and socialize and stuff, but sometimes it's just cool to be here with your thoughts, spending some time alone with all my friends, all my inner friends, I mean. Yeah. Well, while we're here waiting, might as well talk about the BMW, because I'm here, I'm dry, I'm hot, rain is falling on the roof, it's not leaking anywhere. That's a good part. But I had this car for over 2 years. The odometer is at 163,000 kilometers. I promised myself that I'm gonna sell this car with 175. We're almost there, but we're also not done. Because when I bought this car, I had plans like putting a BMW 1 Series Evo bumper on it and the front and the back, and maybe do some engine tuning and maybe make sure that the interior is perfect, have some cool features in it and stuff like that. But all I did is fix what broke and I put an upgrade on the sticker on the bumper because the paint is leaving us. It's somewhere on the highway, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, oh, my voice is a little bit squeaky. Can you hear it? Yeah, I'm just like, I'm really having troubles with this season. Yeah.
Hasn't he just got a cold?
For God's sake, woman, he's a man. He's got a man cold.
Yeah, but that's okay. Back to the BMW. Like I said, I wanted to do stuff with the BMW, and I'm gonna admit I really love this car because it's just a simple car. It's not an I-turner or something. It's not like yeah, that's better. It's not like when you drive somewhere, people say, whoa.
Wow.
And it's not the fastest car. It's got the 118i injection. That means like 140 horsepower or something like that. Although it sometimes feels like this car has something extra for me. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, you know, I haven't done anything because, well, simply money. It's expensive enough to drive a car, a little 2 cars and then a Ferrari, so 3 cars. And well, Ferrari isn't really that expensive, by the way, but I know there are gonna be some big expenses coming, so I'm saving all my money just to get the Ferrari built. We do need this car, I think, because my wife usually uses the Ford, although she doesn't drive a lot, so the Ford has not always been driven, but every once in a while, every once in a week or something, once in 2 weeks, we find that it would be very handy if we have 2 cars. Now, is once in every 2 weeks enough to keep this car?
Yes, yes, yes!
Or should we just sell it and use the money of this car to invest in the Ferrari? I don't know. I really don't know. Because on the other hand, I like cars. I want to have a collection of cars in someday. So maybe we should sell the BMW and use that money, put it on a saving account and save up for the second car or a new third car. I really would love to have a 360, just the normal version, not the Spider, just to use as a daily driver or something. That would be so cool, but I know that I cannot afford it at this moment, and my job would probably not allow. I work at schools at this moment, so high schools. Imagine going to school. I'm coming there to build the buildings. Huh? I think I explained that one day. But I'm a project manager Whenever one of the schools that we own needs to be rebuilt or changed or something, they call me and I'm gonna make sure that we get the job done. So today I'm here at Madestein in the Netherlands, The Hague, and we're gonna expand the building. So we're now working on the design. So I have a meeting about that, talk to the school board about the plans and the planning I have, etc., etc. That's not important, but I cannot, in my position, I cannot come to that school in a Ferrari. Although it would be very cool, and sometimes the BMW even is like, By the way, we don't have company cars, and even if we had, I wouldn't want one, because here in the Netherlands, company cars are boring pieces of. I don't want it. I don't need it.
I knew that. This car.
That said, BMW, what we're gonna do, I wanted to sell it, 175. I think the car now is worth about 7,500 euros. That's nothing. So for that money, why sell? At the same time, if I want to do the modifications I have in mind, they will cost probably about 7,500 euros, because the bumper and the body kit I wanted was about 1,000. Then you're gonna need some paint, 1,500, 2,000, maybe 25. We still need some wheels. The suspension is perfect. I really love the lowering springs I have on this car. Engine upgrade. It's the N43 engine, so you cannot do a lot to it. That's sad. I didn't even realize. I thought BMWs were quite easy to modify, but not this one. If it is, let me know, because I really want to do something with it. But it's an N43 engine. It was not the best engine, I think, of the BMW series. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not an expert on tech part. So is it worth it? Spend 7,500 euros to modify the car and convince my wife I really need to spend that money. And the car would probably not be worth 15,000 euros after it. So it wouldn't be smart to do that and then sell it. But time's running out. So maybe I should just cut my losses and sell it and put that money in the bank account, or invest it in a Ferrari, maybe get the interior done on a Ferrari. But then again, I find that I cannot drive a Ferrari as much as I really want it, especially in this weather. I got some jobs for the Ferrari, by the way, because last week I wanted to make a video about what happens if I can use the Ferrari as a daily driver, so I wanted to take it with me for one day, but I cannot lock it. So I need to fix that first. I need to be able to lock the car before we get there. But yeah, questions, big questions. And what if we sell the BMW? Imagine that I can invest 7,500 euros, so that, and after selling this car, I would have a budget of so that means about 15,000 euros to spend on a car. That's not a lot, and there are not a lot of fun cars that doesn't need money to get better, if you know what I mean, in the market. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, troubles. No, look, luxury problems. I think these are luxury problems, because I am very lucky to have 3 cars. Some people don't even have one. So, and I have a Ferrari. That's something, and I'm pretty proud of it. Yeah.
Oh no, not again.
Well, by the way, my brother-in-law still didn't find any time to put the suspension on the Ford. That's annoying, because then the Ford is finished, and that would be great. Could also think about selling the Ford, but we really need one family car as a basic. So I think the Ford is just fine. Although we do have a problem with the key. The Ford sometimes doesn't recognize the key. That's very annoying and very troublesome, because after that it gets all the error codes on the car. We need to find out what's wrong there. Yeah, 7 years old. The car is 7 years old. 7-year-olds, it's very logical that the car will have some problems. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna see if they have some coffee for me.